Assalamualaikum guys. In this particular video, we'll talk about what is array. It is one of the concept of programming languages. If you want to learn this completely, watch this video till the end. I will demonstrate also at the same time. So make sure not to be forgotten to subscribe this channel with the help of the red subscription button and also with the bell icon. So let's get into what is array. So if we look at the definition of array, here's the definition of arrays. Array is the collection of variables of the same type that are referenced by a common name. So array is the collection. The word collection means to collect the information, the values, the variables, and array is the collection of specific variable, which is the same of data type. Here the type refers to data type that are referenced by a common name, and that common name is also a variable. Array is a collection of variable. Let me get into again. That is, array is a collection of variable that of the same type that are referenced by a common name. For example, you are having a set of numbers that are of same data type. That is, if you have some of the numbers, then you will be refers integer to that number. As I already teach you what is data types. If you want to know what is data types, then watch my previous videos in my channel, and that will help you to bring out what is array. So here is the collection of variable or the same data type. If you have the example for two examples, that you may have some of the numbers like integers or strings, and that combination of string is known as array that are referenced by a common name. For example, you are having Canada, Washington, and also Canada, Washington, and Montreal, and that all are referenced by a common name, that is United States. That is known as array. That's how it works in the programming field. So let's move on to the next topic, that is types of array. So there are three types of array. The first type is the first and the foremost type is one-dimensional array. So I write it here in the Python programming example. If you want to move on to next, that is next another programming, then you will have the same one, but it will be asked data type. Here Python does not require any data type to implement it in the program. So here one-dimensional array is an example of I collected the numbers, that is the integer value, that are referenced by a common variable, that is yes. All the integer 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all the same of data type, that is integer, and yes is reference common name. That's how it works. So the second type, or to demonstrate this, I want to move on to the Python environment. Let's move on. So here I moves on to the Python environment to demonstrate what is array in the one-dimensional. So one-dimensional array reference as I take yes as variable in the collection of data type, that is integer data type 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here's how I collected the single dimensional array in Python. If you want in another programming, then you have to first include the data type where you want to be taken the reference name as in. So here I want to print the values of one of the values of the array is I just want to have this. You know what, array starts from 0. So here the value 1 is referenced in array is 0. value 2 is 1, value 3 is 4, value 3 is 2, and value 4 is 3. So if I want to print 0 here, that is the value 1, then it will be printed as 1. But the same thing I want to do in second one. So here I want to print this second, that is the second of the array that is in 1, it is printed as 1. So here's how the one dimensional array works. So let's move on to the second dimensional array. That is the two dimensional array. Two dimensional array is the array given to, that is the same of the first one, but it is differed by two different blocks. Here I forgot to close the square bracket, so don't be mentioned multi-dimensional array. So this type of array is only refers in this programming languages like C++, C, Java. Python does not support this kind of. So I will brings you, I will inshallah brings you in the next video in the Python. So this is mentioned you as for C++ or Java, any kind of programming languages. So multi-dimensional array has the same of that in two-dimensional array, but it is until you where you want. Thank you guys for being with me for this topic, the great topic. Thank you very much for